Thinking of booking a resort in 2022? Well, I've got the tips you'll need to know before your next getaway. Hi guys, Vanessa here and welcome to Passport Pages. And in today's video, I'm going to get into all that has changed in travel because let's be honest, it's been a lot the past couple of years, and I'll be highlighting some new trends that have emerged that seem like they're here to stay, specifically in resorts, and give you some helpful tips for how to deal with them. But I have to say, I think they're all positive changes that will make for a better stay overall in the upcoming year. So let's buckle up and get into them all right now on Passport Pages. So let's jump right into the first tip for your resort stay in 2022, which is touchless tech. And this is a trend that really took off in 2020 and 2021, but will be even bigger in 2022 as more people get back to traveling and enjoying resorts. So what do I mean by touchless tech? Well, in order to avoid person-to-person contact in resorts, resort brands had to scramble and adapt to an entirely new way of conducting business so guests could still enjoy vacations, and as a result, new forms of technology became the bridge between that gap. So in our travels, we've personally encountered quite a bit of it, beginning with digital voice assistants. Yes, this began a few years ago in many resorts, but not like it is now. It's everywhere, like billions worldwide. And in many resorts, especially your bigger all-inclusive properties, you'll find Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant to reduce how much touching you do of things like remote controls, phones, and even doorknobs, so you can use voice commands at most resorts these days to do everything from order room service to operate the TV in your room. They even give you tourist attraction recommendations, and the good news is you get what you need right away without having to wait for a staff member to assist you. No more lines and wait times. But an even bigger tech trend for resorts these days is QR codes, especially at dining facilities, which help you, once again, have a touchless experience so you can just scan the code with your phone and see the menu, order food, and even pay your bill this way so you don't have to deal with any face-to-face credit card handling. And the third big tech trend is resort mobile apps. Many of them allow you to check in and out of your room without any assistance, even open your room or suite door, make booking requests with a resort concierge. Pretty much everything we used to do face-to-face at a resort, we can now do by an app. Very convenient, of course, much more hygienic as well. But of course, the bad news is no more personalized service, and many guests think it's a poor substitute for that. So let me know what you guys prefer having. I'd be curious to know your thoughts on that and how you feel about this new trend moving forward into 2022. The next big resort trend for 2022 will be a big focus on wellness. Now, there's no question that many resorts were becoming much more wellness focused before the pandemic. Places like Body Holiday in St. Lucia were really taking off, but not even close to how big they've become over the past couple of years, and will continue to become in 2022, with experts predicting that this industry will hit the $1 trillion mark. How crazy is that? But obviously, as the pandemic has changed guest focus toward health and well-being, many resort brands have gone along with the trend and really gone all in on the whole wellness concept, with most brands assisting you, the guest, in your journey, whether it's to enhance or maintain a healthy lifestyle, or even help you to begin having a healthier sense of well-being. And this could be in the form of personal trainers and fitness instructors, or just helping you relax and recharge as much as possible on your getaway. Basically, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, whether it's connecting to nature, enjoy a new sport you've never tried before, just whatever can help you feel better both mentally and physically. And who doesn't want an escape these days? I really believe that's why, despite the horrific blow that the hospitality industry has suffered across the board, they will be back better than ever, because we can all use that escape to get away from everything and focus on our health and happiness and relaxation. So whether that's splurging on a long stay at a beautiful resort or enjoying a weekend getaway for just a few days, I think we can all agree on wanting to take care of ourselves and focus on our own well-being right now. And speaking of a health-focused trend, the next big one that you'll find at resorts is in-room fitness. And this new trend has kind of built off of the first one I've talked about. So of course, in 2020 and 21, many resorts changed their facilities rules, closing many spas and even gyms for hygienic purposes. But guests still wanted fitness options, so brands got creative and began providing in-room fitness and yoga options by once again offering digital assistants and mobile apps where you can just order specially sanitized exercise equipment and have it delivered directly to your room or suite. And many resorts have even gone a step further by providing guided workouts and yoga classes that you can stream on your in-room TV, usually on the resort's channel, which is a nice touch. What I've personally noticed in recent months is kind of a hybrid set of options, where resorts are giving guests the option of working out or having spa treatments in their rooms, but more and more locations are also offering outdoor exercise and fitness classes as well as outdoor spa treatments, so you can have yoga with a view or enjoy the crashing waves while getting a massage treatment. And I personally believe that this is the way most resorts will keep things for the foreseeable future, offering both in-room and outdoor options, and I think that's a really good compromise for everyone. The next big resort trend we're going to see in 2022 and beyond is multifunctional spaces. A lot of resort designs, especially for new resorts opening this year, are being built with all the current public health concerns in mind, which is very reassuring. So you're going to be seeing a lot more open common spaces for starters, which will discourage gathering and minimize contact, but still give you plenty of space to move around comfortably. So more specifically, you'll be seeing a lot of lightweight, movable furniture in lobbies, since that's a big gathering space, rather than the former built-in seating that was much closer together. And this new style can then be easily reconfigured based on guests' needs. Dining will have much more spaced out seating as well, with many more outdoor dining options, since that was a big concern when resorts reopened. And rooms, even standard ones, will now have small dining areas, both indoors and outdoors, so you can eat alone if you prefer. And of course, many all-inclusives have the option of your own pool, so you can even swim alone based on your comfort level. Obviously, building and even renovating resorts takes quite a bit of time, usually years, so a lot of these resort brands are trying to plan for the long term by making these properties very flexible. So if things continue, they can easily adapt and create a comfortable distance between guests. And if things hopefully improve, they can have guests interact more closely. So a very smart move on their part, and I think this will ease a lot of people's concerns. But perhaps the biggest change and improvement we've seen in resorts as a result of the pandemic is, of course, cleanliness. I've said this before, but you can't go on any resort website these days without seeing cleaning and sanitation procedures front and center before you look at anything else. And then when you arrive to your destination, resort staff will clearly outline all cleaning and sanitation procedures to put you at ease. I think that a big part of this new system is the perception of cleanliness. It's not enough for things to be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized. You guys have to see the evidence in front of you so you don't have to wonder. Because I think even more than distancing, many of us are concerned about whoever the guest was that used our room or suite before us and what possible germs they left behind. So it's nice to know they're taking extra precautions to sanitize all rooms, because I honestly don't think they were thorough enough before the pandemic. And along these lines, we're seeing with a lot of newly built resorts many more hard surfaces like tile or hardwood floors instead of carpeting or rugs, eliminating throw pillows, things like that to promote more efficient and thorough cleaning of rooms. So this is something that definitely seems to be a permanent change in the resort and hospitality industry, and I, for one, think it's a great improvement from the way things were and gives a lot of peace of mind about traveling in the new year. So there you have the big resort trends that you'll be seeing more in 2022 and even beyond that. So please let us all know what you think. Do you find these to be improvements over the way travel was before? Do you see these things as negatives and make you want to stay home? Or do you not care either way? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, value your opinion about the upcoming year in travel. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.